Hello all my little megabytes out there, and welcome back to another badly coded impressions video. This time we're going to be checking out Nightmare Frontier. Now, Nightmare Frontier is a tactical extraction looter, so I don't know how good or bad I'm going to be at it. Also, I'm probably going to be bad at it. So you know what, let's just get into it and find out. I think I'll go to profile 3 because I like to be different. Oh, space. Right, choose difficulty: relaxing, challenging, brutal, or nightmarish. I think I just want to go challenging. Let's go. But yeah, I'm eager to try this. Welcome to Nightmare Frontier. This tutorial will guide you through the basics of the game, even if you're an experienced player, which I am not. We recommend not skipping it. There are plenty of original and exciting mechanics we'd like to introduce. Go on then, introduce it to me. At the beginning of each level, you can deploy up to 3 scavengers. To do so, select a unit and choose where to place them. Scavengers not selected will remain in reserve and can be deployed in later rounds to replace fallen allies. When you're ready, press the fight button to begin. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. Well, we want to put one there. And put one there. We got another one? No, we haven't. Hold F to fight. Nice. Right. Each level is divided into rounds, and each round consists of 1 turn for the player and 1 for the monsters. They're called Dreadweavers. During your turn, you can move and attack with all of your scavengers. They win the level by defeating all the Dreadweavers. Okay. In each round, all units can move a number of cells up to their speed stat. To do so, select the move ability and choose the destination cell. Right. Move. Where do we want them to go? I guess we want them to go there. When the unit adjacent to the enemy, it becomes engaged in combat, and its speed is reduced to 1. However, if all engaging enemies are defeated or move away before the unit acts, it regains its full speed. You do know I would have forgotten 99% of this when we start the game, don't you? Each scavenger has at least one basic attack ability called Shatterhand. To use it, select the ability, then confirm the target by picking a Dreadweaver. The attack deals base 1 damage to the Dreadweaver's hit points. When its HP drops to 0, the Dreadweaver is defeated. Well, that's generally what happens when you lose all your HP, mate. When attacking, a scavenger lunges forward 1 cell to land the hit. Struck by the blow, the Dreadweaver staggers back a cell in retreat. Okay. Right. I like the animation. I am a big fan. Melee. Just a punch right between evil's eyes. Right. Let's get him. Bonk. Ow, that was one hell of a bonk. That was one hell of a wind-up as well. This sawed-off shotgun fires in a cone. Choose the right direction and confirm targets to take a shot. Now you're speaking my language. Right. Shotgun blast. I think I'm going to have to move because it might get him. Right. Now shotgun blast. Oh, I should have stayed back one. Boom! Oh, that was a bit of a letdown. Boom was a bit of a letdown. Hold F to change turn. Okay. Nightmare is a supernatural force that feeds on the fears of men. Each of your scavengers has a specific fear, which nightmares use against them. nightmare pressure increases by 1 at the end of each of your turns. God, I'm bad at reading today. Certain Dreadweaver abilities and the defeat of a scavenger can also raise it. When nightmare pressures reach threshold, it further corrupts reality, spawning Dreadweavers and hazards that embody the scavenger's deepest fears. Okay. The deadliest gunslinger in town ain't even human. Gun Spider sees you. You're getting shot. All of you. At once, with all of his guns. Brace yourself for a bullet storm. Aye! Oh dear. I'm guessing we just punch him. Booski. And then, can we hide behind the barrel? No, we can't. Right, if we run there. Bam! Nice! Attacks become more deadly when the target has an obstacle behind them. I think we just accidentally did that. In this case, the Dreadweaver is slammed into the obstacle, taking additional damage, but still moves to one of the tires behind them. You can also push a Dreadweaver into another unit, including another scavenger. In that case, both units in the collision will take damage. If the Dreadweaver is cornered with no way to retreat, your attack deals extra damage. Nice. When a scavenger defeats a Dreadwalker, they gain Overcoming. It refreshes their turn, allowing them to strike again. Nice. Right, well, if you move there, handgun shot. No, if you push him, boom, nice. Both took damage, lovely. Right, quickly shoot an enemy. Requires line of shot. That didn't do much damage at all. Want to buy a new gun? Oh no. Ow! What the hell was that? Wait. You go there. And bang! Nice! Scotty Lawson, my son. That is one swift backhand. Right. We got a bit of essence and a broken weapon. Let's take it all. Continue. Right. Okay, so we got... Right, okay. The city doesn't roll out a welcome map. Just smoke, silence, and that slow crawling dread that sticks to your bones. Right, okay. This be the map, I guess. So, let's go... Let's not go. We came in with scraps of intel and the word of some silver-tongued snake who swore the ruins were fat with loot. I don't think they were. And us? Well, we didn't ask what kind of nightmares were waiting to chew us up. That's where we were supposed to find the elixir, the fixer. I don't know why I read that as elixir, but I did. Find the fixer. A guy who rode out the cataclysm and figured out how to turn it into pocket change. He was meant to hand us a map of the city and walk us into the depths of the nightmare. End of log. Oh, I didn't realise it was a log. Right. On the district map, that's this. You lead your scavengers posse by selecting the next raid destinations. Hostile streets to plunder on mysterious locations, offering valuable buffs. The map shows all potential paths, helping you to chart your raid. Remember, you can only travel between connected locations, and you won't be able to visit them all. That is bum. You can find various points of interest along the way that might provide useful buffs or heal your scavengers. Or they might not do any of it. Find the fixer. Right, so what's this? The monolith. Stands like it's been here forever. Smooth, humming, warm to touch. You don't pray to it, but it still answers. Wait, what do we gain? We gain 1 HP at the start of each turn. Right, let's go for it. You've acquired a oh, that was just a buff. Okay, you've acquired a powerful buff. It will support your entire scavenger party for the next 3 tactical levels. Okay. Some streets are blocked by Dreadweavers. Monsters spawn by the nightmare. Before choosing the route, check nodes and tooltips to see the loot you'll earn and if you manage to defeat them. Well, it's me, of course I will. Breakthrough. The air's too still. Then shapes twitch where no shapes should be. Guns up. Your nightmares didn't wait for sundown. You gain Mustang boots. Is that a bit like Mustang Sally, but in boot form? Right, let's go. You can switch between your scavengers at any time during the turn. Use this knowledge to better plan the order of your actions and maximize your overcomings. Unicron. Swift and deadly. It can pierce 2 scavengers in a line with a pointed spear, and if you dare leave him alone, he calmly prepares a deadly reposit, ready to parry and punish the next melee fool who dares approach. Right. So we should get him out of the way immediately. With the revolver equipped, you can shoot Dreadweavers. Just choose the indented ability and pick your targets. Well, yeah, but do I want to though? Because there's a barrel behind him. If I choose him... here's a major advantage. If you're not satisfied with the result of any action or simply make a mistake, you can use the undo function to reverse your last move. All the way back to the start of the turn. I approve every one of these should have an undo button, but they don't. But fortunately this one does. Right, if I punch this dude because he's got something behind him. Bonk. Nice. So if I now come here, now you go there, and maybe you can bonk him as well. Bonk. Nice, that's him out of the equation. I like it. Glad that worked. Right. Can you shoot from there? No, you can't. I'd be grateful if it showed the range. Right, okay. What about him? Has the other one got any turns left? No, he hasn't. Right, let's just finish up. Right, okay. So, there's something behind him, but if we... no, let's just go up and punch him and then run away. Bonk. Right. One to there. Shotgun. No, we can't. Right, end turn. It's probably not a good idea for poor old, whatever his name is. Can I get both of those? No, I can't. Right, okay. Right, this one. Kill you. Bonk. Shoot you. And then maybe walk there. And you. And run there. And then bonk him. Bonk. Nice. That's the way it should be done. Right, we got our dynamite. Got another essence as well. Nice. You've acquired a new item. Equip it to the chosen scavenger from the inventory screen. Okay. Yes. Who wants the dynamite? Well, he's got beans. Wonder how many times you can use it. So I'll equip him with the dynamite. I think that's it. I hate it when things, you know, have an exclamation mark to tell you that they've got something there. Right, so that just tells you what they are. Nice. Ooh. Broken weapon. This weapon is broken beyond repair, but some of its parts might be still worth scavenging. Okay. That's okay. That was worth knowing. Yeah, I'm sure it was. Right. Right, gain 3 HP to a random unit, or the party gains 1 HP. See, that would be okay if the random 3 HP goes to the one dude, but I don't think it will. Smells like rust, fur and medicine gone bad. No vet in sight, but something still heals, although you never know who he'll choose. Alright, let's go. Nice, he did heal that dude. Spiny Jack. Alright, what's this? Lost Soul. The alleys where our God's damned fixer should have sown. God damn. The alley where our goddamn fixer should have shown. Trouble came first. He's still breathing for now. Oh, okay, so what, do we save him, or? First contact. I like it. Right, let's go. Right. The terrifying Wendigo is fast, though disturbingly hard to kill. It licks its wounds like nothing happened. Worse yet, it could slice through the scavengers at once with a furious claw sweep. Better run. You don't stand a chance. Okay. A lone scavenger needs your help. This is a special level where you don't need to defeat all Dreadwalkers. Your goal is to guide the scavenger into trouble to make the escape safely. Right, okay. Right. F to fight. The rifle allows taking down the Dreadwalkers with extremely precise shots. Right, okay. So it's better not fight a Wendigo. But how am I going to run away from 2 Wendigos? I can't reach there because it's not in range. So that deals 3 damage. So it should, in theory, kill him, right? Nice. Still can't reach there though. Maybe if we just bonk him and then we run. And we can only run there. Nice. Nice. Now maybe we can run into the getaway zone. Can we run? Yes, we can. The extraction zone. So what now? But we were in the extraction zone. Does it not automatically end when we're in the extraction zone? Oh, okay, cool. Can we run into the extraction zone? Right, extraction zone. Right. Escape. Nice. Right. So we got him as well. I'm sure we'll learn about him later. Right, the essence. Take the essence and continue. Right, find the fixer. Oh, he was the fixer. Okay. So who is he? Ike Blackwood. Okay. Right. Items. I need to do that just to get rid of the question mark. I don't like question marks. Right, hunting rifle. Deals 3 damage. I like it. Right. Back. Safe passage. It's quiet here. Too quiet. No pull, no whispers, just still air and the open space. That's why, if there's a way out, this might be it. Okay. See, we still need to heal Jimmerflip, but he heals 1 time anyway, so let's go. Poor bastard. We dragged out of that alley like... What? Poor bastard. We dragged out of that alley looked like a man who bet big and lost ugly. Shaking, stinking, holding on to nothing but nerves and fumes. We bunked down in some half-collapsed wreck. Quiet enough to matter. He caught his breath, spat blood, and slapped down a map. Map showed the city, or what's left of it. A spool swallowed by the goddamn nightmare. View the map. I will view this map. I cannot view this map. Okay. Right, so new record. Yeah, that's because I haven't done it before. Right, so that's what we got. And that's our party. Continue. Situation did look good. City was torn to hell by a cataclysm none of us rightly understood. Some called it God's wrath, others blamed savage witchery. Either way, it cracked something open, let loose a force that fed on fear and hauled nightmares out into the daylight. We didn't come looking for meaning, we came for loot. Had our greasy eyes set on the docks. The word was ships were full of loot, just sat there, fat and ripe, waiting on some desperate soul to snatch it. Getting there was damn near impossible. The damnable nightmare was thick as molasses, twisting the world like a preacher's fever dream, crawling with those damn army of hell's own bastards. He quite likes the word bastards, doesn't he? Had to learn how this nightmare ticked, get our hands on the gear that wouldn't fail us. The fixer we saved set us up with a half-mad tinkerer who'd been stuck in the city since the nightmare hit. Looked nuts, talked even worse, but he could rig up our gear with scrap. Okay, that's cool. Let's go. Oh, more reading. Probably horse manure. But we were desperate. Even rust was worth the risk if it gave us an edge. True. End of log. Is this a captain's log by any chance, or just a regular log? This is a map of the city, overtaken by the nightmare. Here, you can choose which district to scavenge next. Each successful raid grants additional rewards in the form of resources and items. Okay, that's cool. Right, so we've extracted the fixer, and now I didn't see what our new objective was. Progress through the story. The slums. Right, okay, we've got to go through the slums. So, that is what we shall do. Well, yeah, everybody, that was my badly coded impressions of Nightmare Frontier. It seems an interesting game. If I was any better at these sort of tactical games, I would like it, because I like a lot of the mechanics. And I do try and get used to these games, try and get, you know, like a bit better each time I play them. But see, I'm like one of these people, I don't have patience. If I'm not good at anything, I don't like it. I don't like play to get better. I just, nope, instantly won't like it. So I am trying to get into these games, but yeah, probably won't be playing this one again. I don't know, I might. It does intrigue me, so I just might. But yeah, as it stands, I like some of the mechanics, but it's not for me. It's not for me. But I do appreciate keymailer me sending over a copy so I could find that out for myself, and you know, I may boot it up one time and have a hell of a good time with it. But that time is not this day. Anyway guys, if you did like the badly coded impressions video, then please hack away at the like button and maybe even do a cheeky subscribe while you're there. Thank you so much as always guys for watching, it's very much appreciated, and I will see all of you in the next badly coded impressions video. Bye bye for now guys.